Leo and Maya are both 30 years old. They each make $80,000 a year, and they both have $20,000 saved up to build passive income. Leo chooses the popular internet dream and buys an online store to make cash flow while he sleeps. Maya simply puts her money into low-cost index funds and turns off her screen. Flash forward 10 years later. One of them is trapped running a stressful second job disguised as passive income, while the other has quietly built a large, hands-free stream of wealth. Doing what looks easy at a small scale can quietly cost you a fortune when it is time to truly grow your money. To understand why, we have to look at the rules of financial freedom. We are starting with an $80,000 salary, a $20,000 lump sum, and one big goal. To see how these two choices play out, we can use a simple picture: the digital landlord versus the cargo ship. Leo is acting like a digital landlord. He is constantly fixing software leaks, checking updates, and fighting internet algorithms just to keep his store alive. Maya, on the other hand, is the captain of a cargo ship. Her investment is heavy, slow, and boring, but it is completely unstoppable. Common sense tells us that getting quick cash flow today is the best way to win, but the actual math says something completely different. Let's run the real numbers. On day 1, Leo's e-commerce shop goes live, and everything looks perfect. By month 2, he gets his first automated deposit of $400. He feels like a financial genius who hacked the system, so he takes screenshots of his dashboard and brags about his passive income at dinner parties. His friends are impressed, and his choice feels completely rewarded because the money is real and visible. Meanwhile, Maya's journey looks completely different and incredibly boring. Her index funds just move up and down a little bit on a phone screen. When her friends ask her what side hustle she is running to get rich, she just tells them she bought Vanguard index funds. They look at her blankly, get bored, and quickly change the subject. Leo gets immediate social proof and high fives from everyone around him, while Maya only has an invisible email confirmation sitting in her inbox. At the end of year 1, it looks like Leo is winning by a mile, but the surface of a financial choice rarely tells you the whole truth. By year 3, the timeline splits, and Leo's passive store hits real friction. The hidden costs of running the business start to show up everywhere. He deals with sudden hikes in software subscription fees. The cost of online ads goes up, internet algorithms change without warning, and unhappy customers start sending back returns. When he first started, his simple napkin math showed 40% profit margins. Now, once he calculates the actual value of the hours he spends managing the store, his real net profit is less than 4%. The harsh reality is that a recent 2026 small business study shows that 85% of asset-light digital side hustles fail within 36 months because of platform fee drag and rising costs to get customers. Leo is no longer resting. He is working a stressful part-time job just to stay afloat. Meanwhile, Maya's investment plan continues to run smoothly in the background. Her index fund growth and dividend distributions are entirely automated. She pays zero upkeep fees, faces no software costs, and spends exactly 0 hours managing her wealth. Leo is spending his energy trying to protect a leaking system, while Maya's cargo ship just keeps moving forward with zero effort. To understand why their paths are so different, we have to look at where their brains live. Leo is trapped in what experts call financial theater. He is constantly checking Shopify notifications, studying retail labels, and hunting for trending keywords. His mind is always busy with the outward signs of business success, but he is actually behaving like a stressed consumer trying to keep a trend alive. Maya, on the other hand, experiences a complete shift in focus toward financial infrastructure. She does not care about daily notifications or trends. Instead, she looks at the deep foundation of her money. She knows her portfolio's exact fee percentages down to the decimal point, understands how to keep taxes low, and treats her personal attention as her most valuable asset. While Leo spends his nights staring at a screen trying to fix minor problems, Maya simply lets her system run. Leo thought he was buying freedom, but he actually just bought himself a low-paying part-time job. Maya skipped the drama, ignored the theater, and bought herself real time. By year 15, the terminal math takes over, and the growth curve turns sharply upward like a hockey stick. This is where the mathematical difference between the two choices becomes truly staggering. Because Leo has to constantly take his profits and put them back into the store to fight algorithm updates, buy inventory, and pay software fees, his actual savings completely stall. His wealth stops compounding because the business keeps eating his cash. Maya's portfolio, however, faces no such obstacles. With low fees and no extra costs, her money has safely doubled twice over. Data shows that a seemingly minor 1.5% structural drag from platform and management fees over 20 years will result in a massive, six-figure loss of final wealth. Leo is left with a business that demands his constant attention just to survive, while Maya's silent cargo ship has turned her original $20,000 into a massive fortune. To avoid walking blindly into this high-friction passive income trap, you need a natural antidote. You must carefully audit your assets before you ever deploy your capital. You cannot simply guess or follow internet trends if you want your money to work for you instead of you working for it. This is why I created the leak-proof asset blueprint, which you can find through the link in the description below. This is an 8-chapter, data-backed guide designed specifically to strip fee drag, operational bloat, and common behavioral mistakes out of your wealth-building years. Instead of juggling a complicated side hustle, this framework shows you exactly how to build a clean, genuinely lazy portfolio that grows completely on autopilot. If you want to stop trading your weekends for stressful digital chores and start building real financial safety, this guide will show you how to set up the infrastructure correctly from day one. To be completely fair and look at this without any bias, low-friction index investing has real risks that internet purists love to gloss over. Market volatility can be absolutely brutal. Watching your portfolio drop 30% during a market correction without panic selling takes immense emotional restraint. It requires you to sit on your hands and do nothing while it feels like your wealth is shrinking on the screen. Furthermore, index investing offers zero instant gratification or immediate high-yield cash flow to spend today. If you genuinely want to build a business, solve daily problems, and treat it like a full-time operational workload, active strategies can definitely outperform index funds. But if that is your plan, you must stop calling it passive. To fix your financial plan right now, you can follow a simple 3-step master sequence. Step 1 is the friction audit. Take a close look at any passive income stream or investment fee you currently pay and convert that number into a literal annual dollar figure. Do not just look at it as a tiny percentage or a small monthly subscription fee, because seeing the total amount of cash leaving your pocket each year changes how you view the cost. Step 2 is the active versus passive test. Ask yourself a simple question. If I leave this asset completely untouched for 90 days, does the revenue drop or do hidden fees eat it alive? If the answer is yes, then you do not actually own a true asset. You just own another job. Finally, step 3 is automated allocation. Shift your personal system so that at least 15% of your primary income completely bypasses your checking account on autopilot. By sending that money straight to low-cost investments before you ever have a chance to see it or spend it, you take human error out of the equation and ensure your cargo ship keeps moving forward. The invisible reality of this journey is that real wealth does not send you flashing push notifications. It does not give you flashy screenshots to post on social media, and it never sounds exciting at a neighborhood barbecue. True wealth lives quietly in low-fee index funds, automatic distributions, and tax-sheltered accounts that absolutely nobody can see from the outside. Right now, Leo is still awake at midnight, scrolling through his online dashboard and stressful emails, desperately fighting a sudden platform ban. Maya is not checking her accounts at all. She is fast asleep. When you build your financial life, are you optimizing for what the world sees, or what your bank app shows you at 2 in the morning when nobody else is watching?